It's quiz time, and the first pair we'll be starting off with is, they're both world champions. Max is a 3-time world champion racing for Oracle Red Bull. Lewis Hamilton is a 7-time world champion. And who do you think has a higher contract value? Sergio Perez and Charles Leclerc. Sergio races for Oracle Red Bull Racing. Charles Leclerc races for Scuderia Ferrari. Neither of them have ever won a world championship, but they have both won plenty of races. Who do you think has a higher contract? Our next pair is Lando Norris and Carlos Sainz. They were former teammates, both at McLaren. Then Carlos split ways to go to Ferrari. His contract is ending at the end of this year. Who do you think has a higher contract value? Our next pair is George Russell and Fernando Alonso. Fernando is very old and he races for Aston Martin, and George Russell races for Mercedes-AMG Petronas. Who do you think has a higher contract value? Fernando is a 2-time world champ. Our next pair is Kevin Magnussen and Valtteri Bottas. Who do you think has a higher contract value? One is Finnish, one is German. Next up, we have an Australian pair. Can you guess who it is? Yes, it is Oscar Piastri and Daniel Ricciardo. Oscar Piastri, this is his second season in Formula One. Daniel Ricciardo had quite a bit of time. Neither of them have won a world championship. Who has a higher contract value? Our next pair is Yuki Tsunoda and Zhou Guanyu. Now, who do you think has a higher contract value? Yes, they're both Asian. Zhou is from China and Yuki is from Japan. Next up is Kevin Magnussen and Esteban Ocon. Esteban Ocon is French and he races for Alpine. And our other candidate from Denmark is Kevin Magnussen, who races for Haas. Who has a higher contract value? Our next pair, Alex Albon and Lance Stroll. Lance Stroll races for Aston Martin Aramco. His dad, Lawrence Stroll, bought the team so he could race, so he probably has a high contract. And Alex Albon races for Williams. Who do you think has a higher contract? Next up is our last pair, Logan Sargent and Pierre Gasly. One races for Alpine, one races for Williams. Who do you think has a higher contract value? And if you enjoyed the video, I would really appreciate it if you could like or subscribe. It helps out so much. Thank you.